Hello, everybody. This is Cesar. I am an enrolled agent and a tax court practitioner. Um, as always, this is not tax advice. If you need tax advice, contact me by email, phone in Europe, phone in the US, or my Facebook group, tax consultation for you, tax consultation for US taxpayer. Today, I'm going to talk about something that many people are not even aware of. And in fact, I wasn't even aware of until maybe 2.5 years ago. And it is kind of becoming an issue because the IRS has a campaign of enforcing, of auditing international taxpayers. So, this is something that is probably coming, is going to become more common. Anyways, I myself, I'm an immigrant to the United States. I was born in Guatemala and I became a US citizen. But millions of people go to the United States and they never become a citizen. When you're in the United States and you're a citizen, when you're in the United States and you are a green card holder, you have to pay taxes to the US. Even if you do not live in the US, if you have a green card, you have to pay taxes to the US. Some people leave and they just let their green card expire. And they say, well, I'm not longer in the United States, why should I pay taxes? Well, during the period that your green card is valid, you still are US tax resident in the US. But what many didn't know, and I myself didn't know until a few years ago, is that even after your green card expire, you're still a tax resident of the US. So there could be the situation where you cannot go back to the United States because you don't have a green card anymore, but you still have to pay taxes. You still have to pay taxes to the US. And the concept is so crazy that it doesn't make sense, and it is understandable why somebody would not even think about it. Like, I'm gone, I cannot go back. Like, why would I need to pay taxes? But the fact is that people who have green cards and their green card expire, they continue to be tax residents because the law says that you stop being a tax resident after you have a green card, either if the INS now is USCIS, but if they terminate your green card, okay, or you say, I don't want it anymore. And most people do this with Form I-407. And as crazy as it may seem, this is the case. So I'm not gonna do a tax analysis because I realize that, it's not very helpful. I mean, if you guys, want to talk about this, you can reach out to me. But I will tell you the name of the case, okay? The more recent case is Topsnick versus the commissioner. Some of you may not have Bloomberg, so just go into Google and type Topsnick versus commissioner. So Topsnick, I already have it right here, but this will, show you the tax court case where this was decided. And in this case, there are other issues. One of them with the tax treaty with Germany, but it is irrelevant. I mean, the taxpayer lost anyways. So what is it? I'm not gonna look for it. Listen, I mean, you can trust me or you can check it yourself, but I mean, the taxpayer lost, and actually, he had to pay taxes to the US even though his green card was expired. I mean, the green card expired, he had some gains, he got to pay tax to the US, he lost on the law. So that's the tax court case, most recent. And then there is also the regulations. I don't know if you even want to look at this, but this is the regulations. And what you do, you type this into a Google search. Okay. And it is B part lawful permanent resident, and then specifically 3. Okay, administrative or judicial determination of abandonment of resident status. So what now? So you were a green card holder, you left the US, you thought you didn't have to pay taxes, but you had to pay taxes. What you need to do? Well, you obviously you need to file your I-407 ASAP, but you haven't filed. So maybe for 5, 8, 10 years, whatever. You can use the streamlined procedure, what is commonly called amnesty procedure, to catch up. If you qualify. So there are some caveats to that, but most people do qualify for this procedure. And what you need to do is you need to file the last 3 tax returns. You need to write a statement of, I'm sorry statement. There are some things that have to go in that statement so that the IRS accepts it. If you have foreign accounts, you have to file a FBAR. So you might have to hire. Everything is, depending on the situation. So this is why this is not tax advice, because many things change depending who you are, what you did, when, etc. So I'm talking in general terms. And if you live in a high tax country like Spain, Germany, the UK, Italy, you probably won't have to pay taxes anyway. So it's just a way to come clean with the IRS in case you either want to maybe go back to the US again to work, to start a business, or used to visit. So you don't want to have something hanging on you, and then when you want to go back to the US for whatever reason, then you find out that the IRS is looking for you because you haven't filed your taxes. So that's it. Again, I show you my information, and if you have any questions, you can reach me like this. And that's it. Thank you. Bye-bye.